Well, this is it. We have 2 games. Game number 7. The winner will go to the Final Four. The one we have today is, again, it's going to be Montreal and Anaheim. Actually, we're going to start Oakland and Houston. Houston trying to pull an unbelievable feat. And then we have Montreal and Anaheim. So Tim Hudson and Brad Peacock. And then Kirk Reuter and Ramon Ortiz. So we're about ready to go here. It'll be Oakland and Houston. Game 1 here in Game 7. For Oakland and Houston. And remember, if Houston wins, that is his 2nd straight series. They came back from 3-0 down. Here's Johnny Damon. No home runs and 3 RBI. Brad Peacock, 0 for 2. 20 innings pitched, 2.70 ERA. So they go to Damon. Struck him out, 1 out. A good start to the Houston Astros. Jeremy Giambi, left field, 158. Disappointing playoffs for Jeremy. Very disappointing. Struck him out, 2 outs. They're looking good. And here's Jason Giambi. 323, 5 home runs, 13 RBI. Top the first 2 outs. Peacock. Struck him out, he struck out all 3. It's looking good for Houston. Bottom of the first. Bottom of the first inning, Tim Hudson will be in. He's 3-0, a 1.25 ERA. Struck out 18, walked 4, 3 earned runs, 18 hits. He's given up. He's only 1 per start. Here's Jose Altuve, the DH. Base hit, and they're just throwing on, and you knew that that would happen. That's going to be a single. Then you get the feeling they would go 3 up, 3 down for Oakland. Houston with the base hitters, Alex Bregman. Bregman on the ground, could be around the horn. There's 5 and 4, and they only get 1. 1 out, bottom of the first inning. Here's Carlos Correa. And Carlos is shortstop. On the ground again. It is 5, 4, 3. That ends it. We go to the 2nd inning. It's scoreless. Top of the 2nd inning, here's Eric Chavez. The 3rd baseman, 359, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs, 17 pitches for Brad Peacock. High and deep to center field. This one is back, and this one is gone. It's 1-0 Eric Chavez. His 5th home run of the postseason, and Eric Chavez a 1-0 lead. And Oakland has it 1-0. And now, here's Miguel Volpone. 329, 6 homers, 18 RBI. Volpone. A little looper to left. And a base hit. Volpone will go to first. Top of the 2nd inning, Terrence Long, right field. Darren strikes out, 1 out. Well, Oakland has a 1-0 lead here. This is incredible. Frank Menachino. Brad Peacock. Menachino to left. That's a deep one. And that is gone. Frank Menachino. It's 3-0, and they're looking good. And it is silence here in Houston. We all thought it was going to be Houston up 3-0. And Frank Menachino, a 2-run home run. Here's Ramon Hernandez. It's 3-0 Oakland now. Peacock having trouble. Hernandez on the ground to first. They'll throw to Peacock, 2 out. Winner to the Final Four, Olmedo signs. And here's Olmedo signs now.
He struck
him out, and that'll be it. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. 3-0 Houston. 3-0 Oakland, sorry. Bottom of the second inning, you have Springer, Reddick, and Gurriel. And here's Springer, Tim Hudson. That's going to be a shot and caught. Well, Pony with the catch, 1 out. 1 out, and here's Josh Reddick. My goodness, the Astros down. It's going to be to left field. High and underneath, it's nearing the wall, and it'll be caught 2 out. Bottom of the second inning. Here is Yulieski Gurriel at first. Bottom of the second, 3-0 Oakland here in game number 7. Hard hit and a base hit. So Gurriel will get on first base here in the bottom of the second inning. Bottom of the second inning, and Marwin Gonzalez. That's going to be a shot and a base hit to right field. And now we're going to have 2 on. They go, and they're going to throw it in. First, second, and third, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here's Jake, I think it's Jake, I forget. I didn't take a look, 189. Average 2-0 months, 4 RBI, bottom of the second. 2 outs, 2 on, the pitch. Hit him right in the leg. The bases are loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Here in game number 7, Brian McCann wants to get it back on. The pitch to McCann with 2 outs. Struck him out!
Struck him out!
3 pitchers, and they leave the bases loaded. Open we go. To the top of the third, it's 3-0 Oakland. Three to nothing Oakland, and we are, what a day this is. Johnny Damon, the center fielder. That's going to be the right field, a line drive, and caught, 1 out. Here in the top of the third inning. Well, Oakland up 3-0. Here's Jeremy Giambi, 0 for 1. Brad Peacock trying to settle down here. And Jeremy, it'll be high to right center field. Coming in, they're going to make the catch 2 out. Jason Giambi, 0 for 1 today. And Brad Peacock is settling down. He had a bad top of the second. And that'll be a looper, and it'll go to right field. It'll hit the wall. Around first, and it'll go to second, Jeremy Giambi. And to second base. Giambi with the double, top of the third inning, 2 outs. And here's Eric Chavez. Chavez has a solo shot. 1 for 1 today. Started that in the top of the third. The pitch. Struck him out, and that'll be it. Go to the bottom of the third inning. Houston is starting to get to Oakland, but they can't score. Bottom of the third inning, and here's Jose Altuve, the DH. Altuve, and that's going to be, what is it, a base hitter? It is a base, no, he's an out. It's a line drive out right at the pitcher. 1 out, and here's Alex Bregman, the third baseman. And Alex, that'll be a hard shot and a base hit, so Bregman will go to first. Bottom of the third inning and 1 out. Tim Hudson. High pop fly, center field. Underneath, they're going to make the catch, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the third, game number 7, here's George Springer, the center fielder. They're going to throw to second, and he's going to be safe. So that means Bregman will be on second for Springer. George Springer 0 for 1, the pitch. Struck him out, and that's it. We go to the fourth inning. It's Oakland 3, Houston nothing here in game 7. Well, the other game has just started. It's in your lower left corner. It's 0-0. Montreal and Anaheim. Here it's 3-0. 2-game 7. Brad Peacock against Miguel Valponi, the shortstop. And a high pop fly to right center field. The catcher's in the way. But that's going to be a catch, 1 out. 1 out, top of the 4th inning. Here's Terrence Long, the right fielder. The winner moves to the Final Four. The winners, the losers, go home. These are both game 7s. A little looper to left field. And underneath, they're going to make the catch, 2 out. You know, when you're down 3-0, you can't give up that inning like you did in the second. And they just did. Frank Menachino. It's hard to go through 4 games and not do that. Menachino will be on the ground. They'll throw to first. They get the out. They'll be 1 for 2 today. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's Oakland 3, Houston 0. So bottom of the 4th inning, Josh Reddick. It'll be Reddick, Gurriel, and Gonzalez. So here's Josh Reddick, 0 for 1 today. Bottom of the 4th. The other game's the top of the 2nd inning. And that'll be a walk, 4 straight. So they get Reddick on first. So this is big. They finally get the first batter on. Here's Yeliski Gurriel. 1 for 1 today, batting 6. 245 total. No home runs and 2 RBI. Gurriel to right. And a base hit. It's on the ground. Will they go to third? No. It'll be first and second with nobody out. Bottom of the 4th inning. 2 on, nobody out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 1. Montreal still tied with Anaheim. 0-0. But here's Gonzalez. 1 for 1 today. The pitch. That's going to be a shot to center field. And it'll be hit to ground. A base hit. They're going to come home, and it's now 3-1.
Safe.
So 3-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. How big it is. Here's Jake Bandon. It's not Bandon, but it's Jake something. The left fielder. He got hit in the leg the last time he was up. Tim Hudson, 52 pitches so far. Bottom of the 4th, 2 on. Nobody out. The pitch. Second out, 1 out. Hudson, that was a big out. That's what they needed. And now here's Brian McCann, the catcher. McCann, the catcher. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out, 2 on. Hudson to McCann. Suck him out. There's 2 out. It's 4th strikeout of the day. Bottom of the 4th inning. And here's Jose Altuve. Jose the DH. 1 for 2 today. The pitch. That'll be on the ground. They could get out of it. They go to first. They get him. Houston gets a run. They got a run with nobody out. Nobody out, 2 on. They don't get any more. 3-1.
Please remember to drink.
Top of the 5th inning, Ramon Hernandez. Anaheim starting to get people on. Bottom of the 2nd inning there. Here's Brad Peacock, 64 pitches to Ramon Hernandez. 3-1. The pitch. And that'll be a strikeout, 1 out. Houston needs this. They need some innings of zeros, and they're getting them. They just need to chip away. Anaheim has the bases loaded. They might blow out Montreal again. Almeida signs the DH. Peacock. The sign struck him out, 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning. And 1 out there. They struck out swinging. We don't know there. That would be big in Anaheim if they got 0 runs there. Peacock is up to 73. It's Johnny Damon 0 for 2. 2 outs. The pitch. Damon, and that's going to be a base hit. Damon will get on. He's the leadoff hitter in the lineup. And he gets a single. But now what we have Jeremy Giambi, who's hitting terribly. Really, really bad. Peacock to Jeremy. Struck him out, and he goes wide. He's almost like a pitcher, an automatic out. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Oakland 3, Houston 1 in game number 7. We're all here to watch game 7, 2 outs. An error. Oh, an error with 2 outs. Can you believe that? Oh, That hurt. Montreal has 2 errors on the day, bottom of the second. But here's Tim Hudson against Alec Bregman. 1 for 2. Bregman, and that's to right field, and the base hit. So Bregman will go to first. There it is, bottom of the fifth, nobody out. And Bregman will be on first. Here's Carlos Correa. 3-0 Anaheim now. Adam Kennedy single. We're opening it up against Montreal. Correa, and that'll be a little tap. And they'll pick it up. They'll throw to second. They get the out. They throw to first. They get the out. A double play. We go to the 6th. Oh, my goodness. A defensive jam. It'll be 6th inning. So 2 out. Go. Here's George Springer 0 for 2. Bottom of the fifth, 2 outs. And Hudson.
The swing and a
Second out, 1 out. 2 out. No, that's 3 outs. Sorry. I was.
Please remember.
We go to the top of the 6th inning. It's Oakland 3, Houston 1. Game number 7. Montreal had a 3-1 series lead. They got blown out the last 2 games. So here's Jason Giambi. Brad Peacock is still in, top of the 6th inning. The pitch, and that's going to be ball 4. Well, I'll tell you what right now that this is, they can't allow any more runs. Giambi, Jason will be on first. And here comes Eric Chavez. He had the solo shot in the top of the 2nd inning. Peacock still in, 84 pitches. That's going to be a shot. Center field, that's going to be a base hit. And if they go to third, no they won't. We'll have 2 on with nobody out. I'll tell you what, right now, if they get runs in, that might be it. Oakland 3-1. They lead, top of the 6th, nobody out. Volpone the shortstop. 1 for 2 today. The pitch. That's going to be a little shot, and oh, what a catch! Carlos Correa with the catch, 2 out, 1 out. So Correa has a catch, 1 out. Here's Terrence Long. Long, the right fielder, he's 0 for 2. Peacock, a little nubbler, and they go. Third to second to first, 5-4-3 around the horn. They go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Oakland 3 and Houston 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, Tim Hudson. Tim Hudson against Josh Reddick, right fielder. Winners go to the final 4. There's Hudson against Reddick. That's going to be the right field. That's going all the way to the wall, and it's going to hit the wall. And Reddick will go to second at least. Is he going to try and go to third? No, he won't. He'll go to second, and it is a 2-base hit. A double. Why do they say 2-base hit? Gurriel, the first baseman, 2 for 2 today, bottom of the 6th inning. They got Reddick at second. They need to get him in. Hudson, 82 pitches now, still the starter. Pitches struck him out, 1 out. Every time he's needed it, they've gotten the out. And here's Marlon Gonzalez, 2 for 2 with an RBI. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 out. The pitch. They walk him, and it's first and second. It is tense here, bottom of the 6th inning. Jake, it's not Vandenhurst, it's Jake something. He's 0 for 1 today, bottom of the 6th inning, 1 out. 3-1 Oakland, game 7. The pitch. Struck him out, they say. It was a strike on a full count with 1 out, and it's 2 outs. Oh, it was in there. It was in there. It was all the way in there, and a good call. And Brian McCann, the catcher. Brian McCann 0 for 2. Walked him, and now the bases are loaded again. Just like the first inning, the bases are loaded. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. It's off to Jose Altuve, the DH. He's batting first. He's had a horrible postseason. 3-1, bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. The pitch. On the ground. Base hit, one is going to score. Are they going to get a second one in? Are they going to tie it to throw home? They're going to throw home. It's 3-3 now. 3-3 and Houston has tied it. Bottom of the 6th inning in Game 7. Tim Hudson couldn't get another one. 104 pitches. Here's Alex Bregman. Bregman high, pop fly, center field. And underneath they're going to make the catch. We're now tied at 3, Game 7. Can Houston do it? Just emblematic of the series. Oakland up 3-0, and Houston has tied it at 3. Top of the 2nd and 7th inning, Frank Menichino against Brad Peacock. Menichino high and deep to right field, right center. This one is back, and he'll set up and make the catch. That is Springer. Now that is Reddick with the catch. 1 out. So Reddick makes the catch. 3-0 Anaheim, bottom of the 4th inning there. I mean, that's Anaheim for you. Ramon Hernandez 0 for 2. And Brad Peacock. That'll be Hernandez on the ground. They throw to first. They got the out. It'll be 2 out. Correa to Gurriel. Olmedo signs at DH. 100 pitches. Top of the 7th, 2 outs. The pitch. On the ground. They pick it up. They throw to first. They get the out. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Enjoy the stretch. Bottom of the 7th inning, and Tim Hudson will go to Carlos Correa. In the bottom of the 7th, this is big. Hudson is still in at 105 pitches. They want one more inning with them. That's going to be high into right field. Are they going to get it? It is back. It is back. And it is caught. 1 out. Long will bring it in. That's Terrence Long, the right fielder. And here's George Springer, the center fielder, was caught up by Reddick last inning. And George Springer is 0 for 3. Struck him out, 2 outs. You're in the bottom of the 7th. It is so tense here. Here in game number 7. So tense. Here's Josh Reddick, 1 for 2. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. 109 pitches for Tim Hudson. The pitch. Struck him out, and that's it. We go to the 8th inning. We're tied at 3 here in game 7. Oakland were to lose this. Oh, would that be an absolute nightmare. Super Bowl tournament, good to see you. I'll be online right after this game. I'm going to finish this, finish the other one. These are both game 7s. And then we get to the Final Four, the Creators Cup. Unbelievable. So here's Ken Giles, the pitcher to Johnny Damon, 1 for 3. And Ken Giles. The pitch, Damon on the ground, they pick it up, they throw to first, 1 out. Top of the 8th, 1 out. And here's Jeremy Giambi, left fielder, 0 for 3. He struck out in the 5th. Giles now, oh how big this is. Struck him out, 2 out. Well, I'll tell you what, 2 outs now, they're really getting them. And here's Jason Giambi, 1 for 2. From Ken Giles. That's going to be a base hit. And it gets by everything. Jason Giambi. Will he go to second? No, he'll stay at first. Jason gets on. Jeremy can't do a thing. Here's Eric Chavez, 2 for 3 at the solo shot. Game 7, top of the 8th, 2 outs. This is so huge. Giles to Chavez, the pitch. That's going to be the right. Will it hit the ground? Yes, it will. And let's see how far they go. They will stop at second, so it's no guarantee. A base hit may take the lead. Top of the 8th, 2 outs. Giambi and Chavez got on with 2-out lightning. And here comes Miguel Volpone. Volpone, the shortstop. Giles trying to get the final out. Giles to Volpone. Little Roofer. Will this hit the ground? It might be a base hit. It is. They're going to come home. They throw home. And it is 4-3. All 2-out lightning. All 2-out lightning. And here's Terrence Long, the right fielder. Oh my, and it is silent. Jason Giambi, Eric Chavez. Volpone with the head, and now Long. My goodness, 0 for 3 today. Struck him out, but it's 4-3 Oakland lead. Houston's gonna have to come back here. Bottom of the 8th inning. Here's Yeliski Gurriel. Yeliski Gurriel now. 2 for 3 today. Here's Ringhouse in his end. 0-1, but a 1.93 ERA. Oh, how big this is. And the pitch to Gurriel on the ground. They pick it up. They throw the first one out. Oh, it's tense, isn't it? You got Marwin Gonzalez, 2 for 2 today. Oh, how tense this is. Marwin. Little Roper, base hit. Marwin will get on first. Let's see where he goes. Marwin will stay on first. Bottom of the 8th inning. And here comes Norachika Aoki. Aoki will be in pinch hitting. There he goes, so big, he's hitting 8th. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out, 1 on. Aoki now, batting 8th. Here's Ringhausen trying to get out of this, 1 out. The pitch to Aoki, it's on the ground, 4, 6, 3, and that's it. We go to the 9th, it's Oakland 4, Houston 3. Top of the 9th inning. Frank Mendocino's 1 for 3, a home run and 2 RBI. Ken Giles, he's going to be pitching. How big it is, the pitch, it'll be on the ground. They want, it'll be 5-3, 1 out. Bregman picked that one off the ground, and he threw to Gurriel. 1 out, Ramon Hernandez, 0 for 3 today. Ken Giles trying to keep Oakland from the insurance. On the ground again, Bregman. The Gurriel, 2 out. Wow, I'll tell you what, 2 outs, top of the 9th. And here's Almeida Sainz. Sainz to DH. The pitch. Struck him out. We're going to the bottom of the 9th inning. This is it for Houston. Bottom of the 9th inning. Oakland 4, Houston 3. If Oakland gets 0, if Houston gets 0, Oakland goes to the next round. If Houston gets 1, we keep on playing. If Houston gets 2, they go to the next round. Here's Brian McCann, he's 0 for 2. Here's Ringhausen now. 3 more outs, and Oakland will go to the final 4. Remember, the Astros are 0-6 in games 1 through 3, and 6-0 in games 4 through 6. They're 7-0 total after game 3 because they won game 7 against the Pirates. They're trying to do the thing. Brian McCann, he's got to get on. If he doesn't get on, the hope diminishes. Isringhausen to McCann. That's going to be on the ground. They pick it up. They throw to first. 1 out. 1 out. Chavez to Giambi. Bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Here's Jose Altuve. 2 for 4. Altuve is 2 for 4, 2 RBI. Isringhausen to Altuve. That'll be a shot to left field on a base hit. So Altuve will get on first. They have a chance. They have a chance. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out. They have a chance. Here's Alex Bregman. Alex Bregman is 2 for 4. They hits into a double play. The series is over. Isringhausen. This is absolutely insane now. The pitch to Bregman, 2 for 4 today. Struck him out, 2 outs. And nobody's clapping their hands on that one. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. It's all down to Carlos Correa. Correa's the shortstop. He's the best hitter on the team, 364. A home run and 9 RBIs. Altuve has speed. But this is it. Isringhausen so close to clinching it for the A's. He can feel it. He really can feel it. This is so big. Correa, the shortstop, he's our last hope. Isringhausen, the pitch to Correa. Struck him out, that's it. That's it. Oakland has won. They won the series. They're on to the Final 4. They go to the semifinals of the Creators Cup, a Game 7 win. So emblematic of the actual series. In the game and the series, Oakland went up 3-0. Houston, in the game and the series, battled back to tie it at 3. And then Oakland, in the game and the series, end up winning it 4-3. Oh, the emblematic. Houston gets a few claps. Disappointment. When you're there, you forget about the journey to get there. When you're there, you forget about it. But you got to remember what Houston did. They almost came back from 3 games to none in 2 series. They almost did it. And there it is, 4-3 Oakland with the victory. Oakland with the victory, 4-3. Wow, I'll tell you what, that second inning was huge. They wish they could get it back. Eric Chavez, player of the game. Eric Chavez, 433 in the series, 7 RBIs. Wow, that is big. And the Oakland A's will go to the semifinals. We got one more game in the 8th. Anaheim and Montreal. Let's go now to Anaheim. It's a one-hitter. Brendan Donnelly will be in. And he's going to pitch to Will Cordero, 0 for 2. Top of the 8th inning. That'll be a little looper. Base hit. Cordero gets on. Here in the top of the 8th. There's hope for Montreal. Sean Barry, 0 for 2 today. Brendan Donnelly has had his problems. Barry high in the right. Let's see. And underneath, 1 out. 1 out, top of the 8th inning. There's Darren Fletcher, 0 for 2. The pitch, this will be on the ground. This could be it. They step on first, they throw the second, and he is safe. He's safe. They still are playing here in the top of the 8th. And here's Rondell White, 0 for 2. They need to get in. Cordero. The pitch. Oh, he jammed him. And running in from center field. And he makes the catch at second. Bottom of the 8th inning. 3-0. All 3 runs in the second inning. Butch Henry is in as a pitcher. Adam Kennedy is 1 for 3. That'll be on the ground. Picked up, 1 out. Anaheim trying to get some insurance runs. Henry to Salmon now. Tim Salmon, and that's going to be a single to left field, a base hit. Salmon is on first with 1 out. Brad Palmer, the DH, he's 0 for 3. Butch Henry trying to get a double play or something. The pitch, this will be to right. And caught. Oh, he dropped it. Did he? No, that's foul. It was foul and he dropped it. So it was foul. So let's see if Palmer can get on now. And he does. So that hurt. Palmer, he dropped it. They throw to second and it'll be first and second with an out. Butch Henry's got to stop Troy Glaus. If he gives up the run, it's over. Bottom of the 8th inning, 1 out, and second out, 2 out. 2 out. And Scott Spezio, 1 for 3. And Spezio is 1 for 3. On the ground, short to second. So Montreal has 3 more outs. They have 3 errors today. They have 3 more outs in their season. They need 3 runs. Well, here we go. 3 more outs. Brendan Donnelly. And here's Mike Lansing. He's 0 for 2. He's got to get on base somehow. He's got to get on. They're down by 3. Top of the 9th inning. Donnelly to Mike Lansing. The pitch. That's going to be shot to left field on a base hit. They're going to try and get to second to avoid the double play in case there's a mistake. And he'll get to second. So a stand-up double for Mike Lansing. He's 1 for 4. Montreal's not going to go down without a fight. Here's Marquise Grissom, 0 for 3 today. Brendan Donnelly is struggling. The Anaheim Angels are, this is tense. Donnelly to Marquise Grissom at the top of the order. The pitch. Oh, this is deep to left field. It was a hard hit. And it is gone. It's gone. It's 3-2. It's 3-2 now. There's nobody out in the top of the 9th. Marquise Grissom. It's 3-2. And they're in shock. They're in shock at the top of the 9th inning. If Montreal can win this, it would be a miracle. They were left for dead. They're playing horribly until now. Brendan Donnelly is having trouble. Here's Cliff Floyd. Floyd, Alou, and Walker. Top of the 9th inning. Nobody on. It's like they started off at 3-2. Donnelly now to Cliff Floyd. That'll be on the ground a little bit. They pick it up to short. They throw to first. They get him 1 out. 1 out now. They're making a game. Here's Moises Alou, 1 for 3. He's batting third. Top of the 9th inning, 1 out. Brendan Donnelly trying to get Alou. They walk him. And Moises Alou will go to first. He's the tying run. Larry Walker's 0 for 3. Brendan Donnelly again, he's having problems. 1 out. They got Alou at first. Here is Larry Walker, 0 for 3. How big this is. Brendan Donnelly to Larry Walker. They strike him out. They say that. It's 2 outs now. It's 2 outs. And it did get him. It was all the way in the strike zone. I mean, it's close, but you can't argue it was in. Here's Cordero, 1 for 3. 1 for 3. It's all up to Cordero, and this is it. 3-2, top of the 9th inning. They got Alou on base. Brendan Donnelly trying to win this and send Anaheim to the semifinals. The pitch on the ground. Let's see if they can get it. They go to third. They throw to second. They get him out. It's over. The Anaheim Angels survived. They were down 3-1, and they ended up blowout, close game. The first 2 were blowouts, and this game they were in control until the top of the 9th inning. The Anaheim Angels end up winning 3 straight. 2 at home and 1 on the road to win the series. got 4 teams left. As you can see, the 3-2, Tim Salmon, the MVP, he had 357, 406 on base percentage, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. And Ramon Ortiz was the player of the game today. Ramon Ortiz, the pitcher. He pitched an 83, his score. Oh, wow. 7 innings, a 1-hit ball, struck out 8. And then Donnelly came in for the 2-inning save. Right to the loss. And that's it. He got 0 earned runs. All the runs were on errors. All of the runs were on errors. And that was the 2nd inning. All on errors. So, your final there is 3-2. So let's take a look now at the semifinals. As we'll take a look in the first semifinals, it is Anaheim and Oakland. A 21-game difference. Oakland is hot, but they lost 3 out of their last 4. They almost got blown. They almost blew the lead. Anaheim and Oakland. And on the other side, and both teams split against each other, and they split against each other, Boston and New York. Oh, Boston and the New York Yankees. The Boston Red Sox, it'll be at Boston. Anaheim and Boston will host. That Boston, New York, the rivals. And Anaheim and Oakland. It's East Coast versus West Coast. Wow. It is East versus West Coast. That is incredible, as Oakland and Anaheim, they're there in the semifinals. What a game. That is incredible. Can you believe that? Absolutely incredible. So Boston and New York, 7 games. Boston is the hottest team. New York hiccuped a little bit. They kept Philadelphia around a little too much. But we're going to have an East Coast versus West Coast Creators Cup Championship. It doesn't matter. The team that's the odd team out, Boston and New York, extremely even. I can't tell. It is what it is. It's going to be a great one. Anaheim and Oakland, we just don't know. Anaheim always gets behind and comes back and wins the series. They did it to the Twins. They did it to the last one against the Expos. I don't know if they can do it to Oakland. But we'll have the games just like we did today, 2 games, and we'll go from there. That's it for today. The semifinals will start tomorrow. Thank you very much for getting through this. We're getting through this. Unbelievable. Semifinals tomorrow. Have a great day.